they've done, according to righteousness and the spirit that the Lord's going to put on us to deal with them. Where Esau just did it in the spirit of wickedness, you know, and Satan. One more. It said, verse 7, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth.
And that's talking about this, man. America's destruction, man. Because anytime you actually read in the scriptures of the land being totally cut off and destroyed, there's some prophecies talking about them, man. That's spiritual Assyria, that's spiritual Babylon the Great, the land of Edom and Mount Seir, man. Bozrah, you know, spiritual names speaking about the same thing. Go ahead.
But I will fill his mountains with his slain men, and thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword.
That's right, because you know what? When America is destroyed, that's part of the that's a core part of the kingdom of Esau being taken down, because his whole kingdom is compromised of what? NATO and the EU. After America is destroyed, these heathens are all going to come together, you know, and the Lord's coming back to try and fight it, right? Then they're going to get crushed, then they're going to get sent straight into slavery, man. Keep going.
It says, I will make thee perpetual desolations.
That's America, man.
Serious.
And it says the same thing on Babylon the Great. It says the same thing on Bozrah. It says the same thing on Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
Right?
Perpetual desolations, man. That's like looking at the horizon and everything's just destroyed.
Yeah, like God showed in Planet of the Apes, man. You shall not like what you know. So it says you may not like what you see, and it's sure enough, he really did it. You did it! God damn you, ape! You know?
So with the perpetual desolation, like Brother said about, the perpetual means continuous, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the smoke of it gonna ascend forever and ever, man. Because it's gonna be a place for the wild beasts of those that habitat, man. You know, ain't no one gonna dwell there just because they're so fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, so we can wholly destroy it completely, always.
Yeah. Keep going.
Such is the judgment.
Such is the judgment. You goddamn you ape!
I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return.
Go on, mate. You got a question?
Just the duration, like it's really interesting, so stop by.
Okay.
From Israel, man, by the way.
Alright. Can I ask you a question? Yeah?
Oh, okay, it's your turn.
Yeah, you see, it's fair, isn't it? You know,
I can't hear you.
it's very fair. You know, it's fair. If you ask me a question, I ask you a question. You know?
Yeah.
Was the 1948 establishment May the 14th, right? Was the establishment of the state of Israel? Was that prophecy?
I'm not a religious guy, so I don't know.
Wait. You're Israeli, but you don't. What? Sorry?
I'm not religious.
Okay. So this guy over here proves those guys in Israel are not the true Jews, man. Because the scripture says, when the true 12 tribes of Israel are in the actual land, all shall serve me from the least unto the greatest, man. This guy doesn't even have faith in the power.
He's a heathen.
Because he's a heathen, man. And it proves you so-called Jews are not the true Jews according to the Bible, man. Because according to the Bible, the real Jews are black, are very dark-skinned people. That's what the Bible says. Read that in Jeremiah 14 too.
Jeremiah 14 and verse 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Judah mourneth and the gates thereof languish.
Okay, can I ask you a question? The actual word Jew, yeah? What does it mean?
I don't know how to say it in English, so
Where did it come from?
one of the 12 tribes.
Who?
Judah?
Yeah, are you sure about that?
Yes, so.
Are you sure? I mean,
I got to sell my beer, sorry man. What the
alright man. Yeah, you know? So, yeah. The actual word Jew goes back to the tribe of Judah, right? If the people in Israel are the true Jews, right? And that's the kingdom of God, where are all the other 12 tribes in Israel? Where's the tribe of Gad? You don't know. Go ahead.
Judah mourneth and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
They are black onto the ground. Just like you said, Jew goes back to Judah. And the Bible says what?
It says, Judah mourneth and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
They are black onto the ground. Can you get me Songs of Solomon chapter 1 and 5? Can I ask you a question? Who was King Solomon? Who was he? Well, he was an actual king of the 12 tribes of Israel, and he came out of the tribe of Judah, right? So let's read how he described himself. Read it.
This is Song of Solomon chapter 1 and verse 5.
Songs of Solomon. So he actually wrote this song in the Bible. Go ahead.
I am black.
Sorry, what does it say?
It says, I am black.
So far, we've proved the true Jews are black. No, so-called dark-skinned people, you know, because the actual King Solomon said what? I'm black, and comely.
But comely. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, at the tents of Kedar.
And if you go into that word Kedar, it means dark skin. So that proves those so-called Jews in Israel are not the people of God. In fact, they actually are the seed of Esau. You know how in the Bible you have Jacob and Esau? You according to the Bible, you are the seed of Esau. And according to the Bible, God hates Esau. But that's actually what the Bible says. So if you go back to the seed of Esau, that means God hates you. And that means you will go into slavery. You will never make it to the kingdom of heaven.
Romans chapter 9 and verse 13.
You will never make it to the kingdom of heaven. Yeah, that's cool.
How you putting yourself a Jew, you damn demon?
You will never make it to the kingdom of heaven. Never.
You will never.
You will never make it to the kingdom.
Man's counting as fell, bro.
He's counting his fail. That's right, man.
Yeah, holding the Gucci bag.
Yeah, holding the Gucci. Holding the Gucci bag.
Hey, you can say that.
But you know what? That proves, wait, someone get Hebrews 4 and 12. Because you know what happened? This guy tried to come with that, oh yeah man, it's cool man, I don't believe in God. Okay, yeah, well if you don't believe in God,
You're still going into slavery.
we're going to keep going according to the scriptures and proving the points. You know why? Because it's still going to hit a nerve and it's still going to cut you. Because you know why? You know this guy was standing there, you know, trying to play it off. Yeah, man, I'm never going to be cut. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, you will never make it to the kingdom of heaven. Never. Read that Hebrews.
Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12.
Yeah.
For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword.
Yeah.
Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
That's right. So that's why after we said what we said, his human-sized rats, bitch, just started talking shit. That's fine anyway, because we don't believe in God.
Because they got cut to the bone.
You don't need to.
Cut to the gristle.
You don't need to believe.
Yeah.
Cut to the gristle.
Yeah, straight. He was cut, man.
They ain't got a choice. I can't believe that.
The Lord is Lord of all.
That's right, man. Change your fucking unbelieving bumper cut. Yeah, we're gonna change you
So
up.
they had their place in the lake of fire, man.
Yeah, man. Then after you gonna come back and be on my plantation, man. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. You know. Oh, yeah. It's fine anyway. You know. See, I start. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't believe in these chains.
Okay. Cool. You sure about that? You sure about them chains? That's good, man. All right. Get me Revelation 2 and 9, 13 and 9. 5 minutes after. Yeah, man. And you know what? I enjoy bringing out the precepts on these people, man. Because you know why? Those so-called Jews are the proudest people on earth, man. These guys think their whole shit don't stink, man. Yes, of course we're God's children. Yeah? To make that fucking cause, man. These people, I hope the Lord just wipes them all out. It's all vague. He's all making that noise. He's only going there to the traffic light. See, and now they stop. Look at him. Fucking idiots.
You can't put it off on the car.
Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Exactly. So what people are currently upon this earth saying, yeah, you know, we had to throw those.
He said it.
He said it. Oh
I
yeah.
don't believe in the scriptures.
Yeah.
So how can you believe you're a Judah?
He's actually a walking contradiction. He's actually a walking like, yeah, he's a walking contradiction. You know? But it says what? I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, man. Because you know why? Because they are the chief synagogue of Satan. Right? And we are the synagogue of the Lord, man. Because guess what? We are the true 12 tribes of Israel, man. Right? And you know what? All you tribes have to come back onto your hands. Because if you don't, you shall be caught up in this death and destruction. That's why the Lord's only come to save his elect. Can you read the other scripture?
Revelations 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
That's right. So all those who oppressed us, right? Especially these so-called people who call themselves white, right? All these heathen who put us in captivity shall go into captivity, man. For all of the murder and atrocities that have been done to the people on this side, man. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword, man. Right? So that is something that must be done, whether you enjoy it or not. The Most High couldn't give a fuck. Because he spoke it through his servant, man. Go ahead.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
And who are the saints? The saints of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. And we gonna be singing praises to the Lord with a two-edged sword in our hand, oppressing all you fucking heathens, man, and dashing your fucking infant head skulls against the fucking bricks. In that time when the kingdom of heaven is established. But for now, we just wait upon the Lord until He rises to the plate, and we eventually get that power, man. So with that, man, we're gonna say,
We praise our own goods, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and until next time, I'll give you shalom.
no bonus apostles.